Hello, everybody. It is Thursday the 19th. Thursday the 19th. Got a lot of ins and outs done. Got some videos done. The thing is, when I'm working on editing the videos, there's some days where it is extremely hard for me to get any editing done. And then when I have good days where I can get editing done, I usually try and get more than one video done. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's see, is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Nope, can't think of anything. So let's get on today's topic. As you already know, we've been doing Revelation for this week. And today, I wanted to talk about the four horsemen of the apocalypse. By that, I mean actually the first horseman of the apocalypse, the white horseman. When I was growing up through the church, I occasionally have classes about Revelation. We talk about the four horsemen. And then, after a while of, seeing television shows and movies and video games that aren't necessarily Christian-esque, but, I noticed a weird thing. Whenever I was in church, the first horseman of the apocalypse was known as the Conqueror. But in most television series and stuff, the first horseman of the apocalypse is considered like a plague, a pestilence. That's what they say, pestilence. It's a very fascinating thing. So why is it that they're two, Well, there's a couple of things. First of all, the horsemen of the apocalypse are first mentioned in Jeremiah, though these aren't necessarily the same. These are about a specific event that happened in the past. But there's a parallel between them. The first horseman talks about going out and conquering. Thus why we call it the Conqueror. There is a passage not too far away when it's talking about the fourth one, which is death, in which it says that many people on the earth will die from war, famine, and pestilence, and also by beasts of the earth. Now, this could be a reason why many people think it, because both war and famine are the other two horsemen of the apocalypse, and they are very clear about, or not necessarily clear, but most people agree on those ones. But it is fascinating that you have something like that, where the common belief in the non-Christian space is very different than that in the Christian space. Probably the biggest reason I personally believe that the conqueror or he's that conqueror and not pestilence, is because the term white horse is used later on, in which it implies that Jesus is riding a white horse. Now, again, these could be completely different things. But at the same time, you could say the same about the four horsemen, or at least in terms of Jeremiah, where the four horsemen are in a completely different order. But the point still stands. It's just one of those strange things that... what's your... What... So what's your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. Are you a conqueror or a pestilence kind of person? That sounded better in my head. Anyway, have a nice day, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I hope so far these have been enlightening. or at least thought-provoking, or at least stupid. One of them. Anyway, have a nice day. I will see you tomorrow.